Hey guys, hi, Brent, Abel, WebTennis here with you. And you know, this is one of the times in the history of tennis when it's really tough to find a lot of touring pros, both on the men's side and on the women's side, that we can effectively use as models, that we can copy what they do for our own game. I mean, you look at someone like Rafa, there's no way that you can realistically copy that forehand and be able to, survive, all that he's going through and, try to apply that to what we do with the forehand. It's just not realistic. However, if you look at Roger Federer's one-handed backhand, his topspin drive, there's really 5 components to that backhand that I know that you and I can tinker with and that we can take and we can copy and model Fed's one-handed topspin backhand drive. So what I've got for you is I put together a course that's going to show you those 5 specific fundamentals that he goes through. And the first thing I want to talk to you about is what I call the pinching of the shoulder blades. And what I'm going to show you is really a vital component to this one-handed topspin backhand drive that we all need to have. And if we use Roger as our model, this is something you can do. And what I mean by pinching the shoulders is that when he gets set up on the swing in here, when he decides to pull the trigger and swing, what he doesn't do, and what I see so many of us do, is this back shoulder, the left shoulder, comes in a little bit like you would on a two-handed backhand. And the one thing we really have to make sure we do on this one-handed topspin backhand drive is that we stay sideways through the swing all the way out to the finish. What I'm going to show you here is how he pinches his shoulders behind him on the swing, where he really sort of expands the chest and really gets the shoulder blades to pinch back behind him. And this is something that we can tinker with. This is something that you can copy, that you can model, and that you can tinker with. And one of the reasons you want to do this is it keeps the swing path in line with the target. Hey guys, hi, it's Brent Abel here, WebTennis, and one of the most important fundamentals on a topspin one-handed backhand drive is really demonstrated nicely here by Roger Federer. And what I want you thinking about and what I want you tinkering with is that when you play this shot, what I want you to watch here is how sideways Federer stays as he swings forward, but I want you to really watch his left arm, all right? I want you to watch his back arm and how it almost sort of pulls back. And you can see how he kind of pinches his shoulders together. You see how these shoulders get pinched together? I mean, this does require some some flexibility, maybe unnatural flexibility that if you don't have, that you've got to work on. But to really make a topspin, even a slice backhand, one-handed back work, you got to stay sideways through the shot. And the last thing you want to do is have your back shoulder turn forward as you would on a two-handed backhand. You want to keep this sideways, and you want to pinch those shoulders together behind you. He does some other stuff that's incredible about, the way he releases his wrist here. But for right now, I just want you to work on this sense of once you get the right spacing, the right spatial distance away from the path of the ball, which is obviously really important to be able to get this shoulder, where you kind of pinch these shoulder blades together and you don't allow this back shoulder to move forward. So I went out yesterday, hit some balls, and was really thinking about what this video is all about, which is, trying to pinch the shoulders together as we swing out through the ball on this one-handed topspin drive. And, one of the things I was looking at before I went out yesterday was this video clip, and noticing that I don't do enough of the pinching, even though, I do a pretty good job here leaving the left hand and the left arm back and not bringing it in too early. But what I was working on yesterday was really making sure that as I get into this position here, get in this alignment position here, that I really try to feel like I'm staying there, trying to stay sideways, and then pinching those shoulders back behind me a little longer than what I'm seeing here. And it's the same one on this clip right here of really trying to stay sideways longer, let those shoulders pinch back behind me. And that's going to require a little bit more flexibility, but this is something that we can all work on.